You think your cat notices when you call their name, but they noticed your mood shift before you even spoke, before your voice changed, before your shoulders tightened, before you noticed it yourself. They are watching you long before you address them. We like to believe we're the observers. We study their tails, their ears, their whiskers, their pupils. We try to decode them. But to your cat, you are not just a caretaker, not just a voice, not just the person who fills the bowl. You are a moving pattern inside their territory, a breathing rhythm, a system of signals, and they are constantly mapping you, not emotionally, not judgmentally, instinctively, because in the wild, noticing small changes keeps you alive, and your cat still carries that wiring. Part 1. Micromotion. Cats are extremely sensitive to movement. Not just obvious movement, but micro movement. The way your weight shifts when you're tired. The way your steps land when you're irritated. The way your hands move when your thoughts are somewhere else. A calm body moves predictably. A tense body moves in sharper, less fluid lines. Even subtle stiffness changes how space feels. To you, it's invisible. To them, it's information. Is the environment stable? Is something about to happen? Is this energy safe or uncertain? Part 2. Pattern memory. Cats don't just memorize routines. They memorize baselines, your average breathing rhythm, your morning tempo, the sound of your keys at a certain hour, the pause before you sit down. They build a predictive model of you. When something shifts, even slightly, it stands out. You woke up earlier. You moved faster. You skipped a familiar gesture. They may not run. They may not react visibly. But they recalibrate. Because predictability equals safety. And you are one of the most predictable elements in their world. Part 3. Gaze. Cats track attention constantly. Where your eyes move. How long your gaze holds. When your focus leaves the room. In feline communication, direct staring can signal confrontation. Soft, blinking signals safety. But beyond that, they notice when your body is present, but your mind is not. When you scroll, when you pace, when you stare at nothing. To a species built on environmental awareness, attention is not abstract. It's data. Part 4. Beyond words. Humans attach meaning to language. Cats don't process vocabulary the way we do. What they respond to is frequency, cadence, tension. A 2022 study from the University of Paris Nanterre found that cats not only distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's, they respond to shifts in tone within their owner's speech. Not just recognizing who is speaking, but how it's being said. You can say, "It's okay," with a tight voice, or remain silent with a relaxed breath. The relaxed breath communicates more. Tiny shifts in pitch, a faster rhythm between words, a sharper exhale. They are listening to your nervous system, not your script. Part 5. Biological cues. This isn't mystical, it's biological. Stress alters sweat composition, alters posture, alters micro-expressions. Mammals detect subtle changes in muscle tension, breathing depth, even scent chemistry. You may believe you're composed, but your physiology broadcasts quietly. Your cat doesn't interpret it the way a human would. They simply adjust. They move closer, or further away. They become still, or more alert. Not because they're dramatic, but because something in the environment changed. Part 6. The turn. You come home after a difficult day. You haven't said anything. You drop your keys in the usual place. You sit down the way you always do. But your cat is already there, already still, already watching. Not because they heard something different, because they felt something shift. Something beneath your voice, beneath your movement, beneath what you thought you were showing. To your cat, you are not just a companion. You are a living pattern inside their world. a landscape of signals, breath, movement, sound, and long before you speak, they already know something has changed.